Spiral dynamics values are the core drivers why your employees are providing more added value and the root cause for many issues. With a deep understanding of the spiral dynamics values, you can positively stimulate the lifelong learning mindset. The clarity of the development levels is essential as there is always a higher development level, so you need to know where to go. For the first part of this explanation video, I assume that you already know the meaning of the spiral dynamics colors. In the end of this video, you'll find an introduction regarding the meaning of these color labels. The spiral dynamics values combination can be presented in a bar chart. You can also add additional minus values in case there is resistance in certain areas. On this overview with the stairs, you can see on the right side the focus on the me, the self, and on the left side the focus on the we, me and others. On this picture, I like this visualization that it would be great if more people develop more yellow. Also in this option with the iceberg, where only yellow is above the water, there is the same message. But the general question if it is really okay to have the entire first tier under the water should be discussed, as generally every level has its valuable strengths and importance. Diversity means that each individual contributes according to her or his strengths. The authority hierarchy might not always be the best option. More often the growth hierarchy could be the best choice, like the collaboration of the organs in our bodies or the planetary system. In the first years of every child, mother and father are in the center of everything, therefore so much purple. When they start to develop resistance, this is then in the red level. The more rules they need to learn, and in school they start with blue. In case the life development doesn't really find the ideal path in the beginning, you can have a situation like this. Here is someone stuck in blue. Issue perfectionism, probably not enough productive that orange can't develop, and missing self-confidence due to private issues and missing emotional support. So purple too weak. Maybe even deficits in beige. At the same time, so much green means a need for too much harmony, so in this combination not enough resilience and always dependent on positive feedbacks. At least there is quite some yellow, so there is a potential to change things thanks to this ability for reflection. More red and more orange would be required to strengthen the inner conviction. This version would be a more balanced option. You apply the 80-20 Pareto principle for all blue activities and only deliver 100% for the really relevant details, so no more perfectionism all the time anymore. And don't try to make everybody happy with too much green, this is anyway impossible. Here the right balance is important. After some time you could consider this change, reduce the red energy and get more interested in yellow and turquoise topics. But maybe you are working in an environment where red is not allowed, as the communication shall always be very professional and polite. So when this is the starting position with this crazy crater between blue and green, and you want to change something, the best possible next step is try to handle your red power somehow outside work, or at least get more control there and focus on your orange energy and values development. But the really best option is when you develop to the stage where you have your focus on yellow. Because being on the second tier means you can apply the right combination of the various values for the lower levels and influence whatever is required in the different situations when you interact with other human beings. In order to understand the spiral dynamics values, you need to know a lot about the meaning of the color labels. These different colors stand for development stages. Usually there is a certain intensity on every level, but there is an emphasis on a specific level, and then these values are more relevant. Spiral dynamics is often explained on the entire human history, but these development levels are also very relevant to assess and understand your personal development, your team's values, and the overall company situation, or your child's learning steps. You just need to define the levels not that extreme like in the example with the human history. The first level is beige. This is regarding the basic needs. When you are very hungry or really need to sleep for a few hours, then you are temporarily on the beige level. Purple means tradition, customs, rituals, habit. Purple also stands for family. Red stands for assertiveness and independence. Blue also stands for duty, discipline, control. Orange stands for responsibility, personal success, and overall success. Green also stands for cooperation, tolerance, and harmony. Yellow stands for creativity, personal development, personal responsibility, integration, innovation. Turquoise also stands for sustainability, corporate responsibility for the community, orientation to nature, high ideals. Coral, this orange-pink color, is the 9th level. It is not yet clear how we can develop to this highest level. That would be, for example, associated with a high respect for all living things. Beige, red, orange, yellow, and coral have the focus on the me, the self. Purple, blue, green, and turquoise have the focus on the we, me and others. Yellow, turquoise, and coral are called second tier. If someone has also a certain development stage on the second tier, then there is a better understanding for the levels below and interaction with different people is more successful. What these colors really mean is highly complex, but it's very valuable to learn more here. So I hope this was enough inspiration that you start or continue your learning journey regarding this topic today. Lifelong learning is really important.